Human trafficking hits across all the isms that you can think of. Poverty, discrimination, and it's almost like it hits the vulnerable. And what really, really bothered me the most about it was it hits the youth and vulnerable youth. And we all as youth are vulnerable because we want to belong, right? And so when you want to belong and you want to be a part of something, you want to be loved, and those basic needs are not met, it's easy for someone to come into your life and actually manipulate that, to exploit that. I was in a car accident in November 2017, which changed my life forever. So at that point, when I could not speak, what could I do? I could create art. I could create images, think about words. And that's when the creation of all the designs started happening, when I couldn't speak. Trauma backwards, the words, the letters, is am art. And I looked at it as that's my ammunition for my art, the trauma. You made it.
Oh, good. I made up 3 flights without stopping.
Well, okay. Want some water?
Nope.
See?
Yeah, I think I'll take this one.
No, but you can't. This is dirty. It's quite worn. It's my bag. It's wet. But I will have to order you one. See if you can come in time.
Well, what about a tote?
It's something that people don't want to talk about. And when you can't talk about something, you can't be honest. You know what I mean? You know, you gotta be able to talk about these subjects. You gotta be able to talk about racism. You gotta be talking about prejudice. You gotta be talking about all these issues because that's what we deal in this world.
And those people who are involved in something that they need to get away from, that they know that there is a place to go. And I think the worst thing is a sense of helplessness, that people who are involved in something that they don't want to be involved, that nobody's listening.
She was going to definitely do something that was positive for mankind, and that's the good. That her focus was always about what was best for the community and best for women.
It was a normal progression of who she was as a person, because she's always been outspoken when it comes to any type of injustice. I think that what she's doing now is also, you know, putting herself out in a very vulnerable position.
It's been a visual comfort for women who will walk up to her and share their story, and they said they've never spoken to anyone about it. So I found something interesting about that, where her presence and the way that she shares her passion makes women feel comfortable to share their story with her.
Most impactful is being in the post office on 125th Street in Harlem and wearing this and someone pointing out sex trafficking. And it was a man, and he was in his late 40s, early 50s, and he said, I can relate to that. And him coming to telling me that he was molested as a child. And so he never wanted to talk about it. No one would believe him. So he started thinking, was that his manhood? And then he's trying to take his power back. His power was taken away. And so now, if I can control women, I know how to do it. I know how to lure you in. I know how to charm you. He learned these things. It was learned behavior of abuse. So he can go back and really say, this is how it really started. I need to be bold in this community and talk about my role in this. And so when you find something on my shirt like sex trafficking, violence, poverty, you can take any of those words and figure out how does that connect to your everyday life. So it becomes a conversation. So I wanted to start change and transformation with a conversation.